So how you going? How's it doing?
I'm all good, mate. I've had 2 bottles of red wine. I might have a little bit of Mouldy's Dad vodka before I go to bed, and then life's good. Life's very good. What are we talking about?
Right, episode 2 of the Long and Short of It podcast. This week, joined by my little brother.
If you've got topics, you got to just throw them in.
Oh, mate, I'm trying to get. I'm still on the introduction, and we've been at it for half hour.
It's just going to get worse. I think the cheerleaders said they want to come at 11.
What? That's in 20 minutes. We've not even covered anything.
Ollie's well excited.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Episode 2. We're no longer one and done. Well, you want another beer?
I did ask my brother to come along, but he said, and I quote, "When Sam has a beer, I hate him, and I don't want to talk." That's literally what he said.
Listen.
I have the same view.
Mm-hmm.
What?
So Ollie, explain to everyone what your first beer is like. How does it feel on your tongue? How does it make you feel inside? Do you have a warm, fuzzy feeling in your chest?
That's a funny joke. You're a funny man, aren't you?
They're going to think this is the same podcast as last week. He's wearing the exact same hat and the exact same top. Have you taken that hat off at all?
Yeah.
When? To sleep?
I wear all the other.
Oh, yeah. He does have a wide hats.
I have about 4 different
Yeah,
buttons.
to be fair, I keep checking the post, and I haven't had a Sticks top in there yet.
No, where's Fantasy?
Where's the sponsors?
Well, this is your first big promotion, mate. Well, 7 subscribers. Yeah, but I'm also co-creator on that one as well.
Yeah, Sam's raking in that YouTube money.
My fingers in lots of pies.
Slack.
I've got that graphic design money coming in. Don't you worry for the t-shirts. The royalties on that's going to be ridiculous.
Yeah, next time we go on a social distance bike ride and Sam doesn't get a puncture, you can have one.
Yeah, that was nice. It was nice when unfortunately Ollie was at school.
Yeah.
So he was back to school on Monday. No. It's Tuesday this week, isn't it? Got tomorrow off.
You're on half term?
I'm on half term.
That's a bit shit, really, though, isn't it? Because
you're on half term?
Yeah, I'm on half term.
They've stolen a day.
Then I get a week back, and then I've got exams.
Oh.
I only have like 5 or 6.
How you do
exams? I heard you're going back to school on the 1st of July.
Yeah, it was supposed to be, or something like the 22nd of June or something like that. They're still working it out, but yeah, apparently because I've got a scribe, I'll just use SharePoint so I can do she's writing and then a Skype call.
Oh.
So I have to dictate to her.
Well, could you not cheat and just have the textbooks open?
No, they're all open book.
You have a scribe.
You get to sort of work out your own timetable. So we have like a week and a bit, maybe 2 weeks. And if I feel like that. Yeah, so depending on when the exam papers come out, I might be able to just look at them, find the answers and put them down.
That's fucked.
But I do need to do decent because this is what they're basing my UCAS off.
But you should do decent if it's all open book. You should.
Yeah, but my scribe is a bit of a...
What do you mean a scribe? So you have to speak to her and then she writes it down for you?
It's not hard, it's just a lot harder than it sounds. You have to like say capital letter, full stop, put in all the...
Oh my God. Surely that's harder than typing into a laptop.
Yeah, it's speak writing.
Why'd you have to do that?
Because it's one of my benefits I get. So I get extra time and a scribe. Because
extra time.
Writing slowness and writing neatness and all that.
Yeah, he's right. He's terrible.
But because I'm all right at reading, I don't get a reader. So I could have had a reader, scribe, and extra time.
Surely a laptop's better than that, typing yourself. than having to say, "Oh, full stop." He
Yeah.
went into whatever.
Because we're on SharePoint. I can edit it when I want because it's live on both ends. So
Yeah, I'll type right around.
Sounds terrible. Why don't you just, be normal?
no, mate. In actual exams, I get my own little like pod. So I get like my own building with my own individual invigilator.
I got my own little room.
Yeah, no, I got my own building. We get like imported buildings in.
Jesus.
So there's like 12 of them because they use for A levels, so they just get them in this time of the year. So A levels and GCSE students can use them.
Yeah, I didn't get anything because normal.
I've got a couple of nice invigilators that I like. I don't really care.
We had Ross taking selfies in the back of our exam hall.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
They literally was sworn to secrecy, so the school didn't get shut down.
We sat in the back of our GCSE. I think it's maths, wasn't it? GCSE maths or something.
Yeah, literally finished his exam in like half an hour and was just like at the back, but taking selfies of the whole exam hall. It would have been fine, but he posted it, didn't he?
Yeah, I can't. One, he's stupid enough to not give his phone in, and two, he posted his selfie to Facebook. I think
I know, mate.
That maths exam or something like that with a selfie of him.
I remember right before my history exam when Mr. Benmore told me I was in serious trouble. And I had to sit there thinking, trying to do my bloody history exam, thinking, I wonder what I've done that's so bad. Because he said you're in serious trouble. We'll talk at the end, and then he just disappeared. I remember sitting there just stressing, thinking, I wonder what I've done. And then I walked up to him. Then he walked past me. He didn't say anything. I was like, well, what was that about? He goes, oh, sorry, I got the wrong person. I was like, oh, cheers for that. Right before my history exam.
That was hilarious. I remember that.
Last unit, they were like, oh, you can have 2 weeks extra. But I was the only one that said no. So I was just like, yeah, just take it. But they were like, oh, it's going to be put, as long as you pass, it's going to be put into some algorithm and then you'll get your predicted grade anyway. And I was like, well, what's the point of doing it then? If whatever you get, you're still going to get whatever. Yeah. They're like, oh, but what if you get better? I went, trust me, I won't get better. I was like, trust me, I will not get better than whatever is predicted.
You getting a degree in?
Business with fashion.
What? Go on. Bad mouth.
Yeah, go on. Bad mouth me. Come bad mouth me on my own podcast. I am the podcast.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. My brother's just walked in.
Oh.
Because it's meant to be a brother's podcast.
Yeah.
Nice. Too good for us. Yep, see you later.
It doesn't look anything like
his mother.
Brother.
I don't know. They're both.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, but I've broken mine. That's my excuse.
Ed's got like a melted nose.
Ed could smoke in the shower.
Ed's kind of got a nose. Like, if he's
honestly, when him and Mum turn around, you literally got a duck. Literally, mine started going a bit of a funny way. Goes like that bit, and it's proper fat.
Our PE teacher did break your nose.
How?
Yeah, with his elbow. I've taken a harsh elbow to the nose and it didn't even knock me out. Oli, how was your second ever beer? Is it nice?
Oh, is this going to happen all the time now?
You've got 6 beers here. I imagine it's going to happen for every single one of them.
Yeah.
Absolutely love that. Oh.
Do you know what I miss?
What?
I miss Turtle Bay.
Oh, love. Turtle Bay. Got a special place.
Ollie's never experienced that, especially on Valentine's Day. Not last year, but the year before.
On Valentine's Day, I took him to Turtle Bay for lunch once, and he had a red stripe, and he got well involved.
Oh, a red stripe can solve any problem that you've got.
Yeah.
Do you remember when? I think it's the first time I actually took you to Turtle Bay and we sat there, and I was like, "Oh, can we have espresso martini each?" And then I was like, "Should we just have like a half pint of red stripe each just to get the ball rolling?" as well. And she goes, "Why would you not just get a pint?" I was like, "Because there's two of us."
Yeah. We sat there.
What's a mong?
And was like,
Honestly, I'll work in the service industry, so I can be mean to other people.
why would you not have a pint each? Because we're having an espresso martini each, mate. And it was about 6:30.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but have you tried one of them?
What?
An espresso martini, you'll be up all night.
Exactly. You have like 3 of them.
Do they have cream in? Milk?
No, they've got
It's like literally black coffee and vodka.
black coffee and vodka. It's the work of the devil, but it's amazing.
We'll have one on holiday.
So you sit there and your heart starts going like that, and just like looking at your mate, you're like, "Oh yeah, it's good news, isn't it?" And then you're like, "Oh, do you know what? Do you know what else I need? Is a half pint of Red Stripe."
The part of that I heard was this.
You look at your
It's
mate.
the only thing I heard.
You look at your mate, and
The only thing I heard was this. But what? It made me frozen. But
I had too much CBD or something today because I feel wrong.
wrong. I feel.
Honestly, I feel wrong.
And after 2 days of putting my neck in CBD, it's perfectly fine.
See,
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
one
My
day
lower back,
the drops.
so much better.
I had the drops before I went to bed, and then I put some of the muscle rub we have on my hip, and I had the weirdest dreams ever.
Yeah, honestly, the dreams that you have with it are so strange.
Oh yeah, no, I can agree. I think because I put it on my neck, it was closer to my brain, and it messed me up even more.
Yeah, because you're meant to put. If apparently they say
and it was.
if you want to dream, you have to have like a couple of drops under your tongue and leave it for over a minute, and then rub some on your temples. And I did that, and honestly, I'll never again. It was really weird.
No, I had the weirdest dream. I
was Elon Musk.
But I think Fenton died.
What? What were we dreaming about, Fenton?
I think it was like close to the bike ride.
Oh, okay.
And Fenton died. Brad like painted a memorial for him.
Oh, that's nice.
It was like it was basically a joke though. And like, you know, have you seen WWE where the Undertaker like pops out his coffin?
Yeah.
Fenton played that music and did the exact same. And then the hot like
that is class.
The people carrying Fenton's coffin. Well, you know the people like I don't know, is it Kiss? Band with like red tongues and that. They're all dressed as Kiss carrying him in. And Fenton got out dressed as the under. I've never watched WWE fully in my life, and yet that was the scene.
What the fuck, mate? You need to
That sounds fantastic.
Like,
That's probably how it will go.
I rub my neck with the CBD since.
Yeah, I would.
Might tonight though.
Just
for fun. See what comes up this week.
Yeah, proper trippy.
Yeah, I had such a bad back from cycling with Brad because he kept taking me up all these hills because he's got a bloody decent bike and I've got one gear.
Yeah.
So I got home and I couldn't even bend over to fill the kettle up with water. Like it was that bad. I rubbed some CBD balm on it and it actually done the job.
Twitter is a war zone though.
Hmm.
If you enter the realms of Twitter, you'll either come across porn or some very racially motivated messages towards PMs.
Yeah, Twitter's full of people who just hate the world and themselves.
It's full of Karens is what it is.
Loads of Karens on Twitter.
Yeah, there's too many Karens.
In general or just on Twitter?
Tesco only allowed 2 items
in general.
This should be changed, Boris. Boris, you've only changed it to 3. Shut up. No one cares about your opinion.
Yeah, true.
This was invented for people to rant and no one just to listen. It's full of bots that they pretend they're like, oh yeah, I've got 6 likes. They're all bots, mate. No one cares, Karen. Shut it. Who owns Twitter?
I have no idea. I think Twitter.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know who has it now.
Instagram. That's a waste of time as well.
Instagram.
I got logged out of my Sticks Fitness account and they have no live help, so I can't
It's
get.
owned by Facebook. Ollie, if you started going out with a girl and you said, "What'd you do for a living?" and she said OnlyFans, what would you say?
Well, I wouldn't be going out with her.
Why not?
Oh, is your mind closed mind?
They are selling their body for money.
Open it.
You need to be sort of
Have
You
seen
need to
the
question everything.
Some guy was like paying for all these girls' OnlyFans and then sending the photos to their parents.
Christ.
Honestly, there's
And they're like, "You've
two
already."
girls.
He's like, "Well, you putting them up for sale. I now legally own them because I bought them off you." And he would send. He'd send them.
That is a bit of
Stuff, and it was
that is a bit of a dick move.
so much because they're like, "This is unfair. I'm calling a lawyer. I'm gonna go to court for this." And he's like, "You can't." I was like, "Savage."
So you wouldn't? You'd be pissed off.
Well,
So what have you been doing
Or
for a couple of months?
yeah. What if you've been going out for a while and then she goes, "Do you know what? I think I'm going to do this." Not because I'm getting loads of interest, but because I'm terrible at my job at the moment, obviously, and I think it will help us financially.
well, if they're racking in big dollars,
They're racking big money.
I know.
Yeah, mate. Some of the honestly,
Not that
there's like
because
I think I said last time. There's like ones that are paying like 4K a month rent in London.
Yeah.
that is not.
That's mad,
Spend my
mad bread.
Yeah.
Some vegans started arguing with me on Twitter, and her whole profile and her whole personality was based around her diet.
Yeah.
Her picture was like a cow, and her name was like Vegan Moo or something like that. And I just thought, imagine if I was like starting a Twitter account, and I thought, do you know what? I'll call it like Carnivore Chaos or something bollocks like that.
Well, that's all of that.
That's not
That does sound good, actually. Do you know what? I'm gonna start on
Right, Karen.
Carnivore Chaos.
How has everyone been finding not training at their chosen sports?
Terrible.
I've meant.
Absolutely terrible. I've trained twice since the lockdown, actually, just pads, and it's been fantastic. Honestly, I'm going to upload some videos tomorrow on my Instagram, and you will see there is a smile on my face as I'm doing it. It is quite funny.
The same combo. That jabbing in
The high kick.
the little like. He looks like a giraffe when he's doing it as well.
Yeah, honestly.
So,
That was like 4 rounds in. I was absolutely knackered.
Yeah.
like watching him get his leg up, it's like his leg just keeps going.
You're blessed with long legs.
Yeah, he goes, can you get it higher? I went, of course I can get it higher.
Yeah,
I was like,
he extends his knee a little bit more.
Flicks it up.
wherever you put it, it wasn't going to go like that, was it? He wasn't just going to be like, right, up there. He'll go like that.
Then he's straight into like head kick Steven Struve or something.
Yeah. Stefan Struve.
Yeah, it was fun, to be fair. That combination was cool. That's like the little cowboy one we do, like the level changes.
Yeah.
That one was fun.
Looked good.
We do a couple of proper boxing ones. Yeah, it's just nice to like get moving, to be fair. The only bad thing was it's so early in the day, and I just felt terrible. And there's lots of people in the park as well, just watching. And some people, like, there was like a couple with like their kid, and just literally stood there, just watching us both. And he was like, well, what the fuck are they looking at? I was like, probably just think I'm a demon or something.
Warrior god.
Hmm.
Champs here.
Oh, hang on a minute, this guy's pretty dangerous. We should just keep walking. And the dog looked at me and I just thought, you know what? I love you.
When I was kicking at the club, like there was 3 dog walkers. They all watched me kick.
Really?
You know, I struggled to kick normally, but
Yeah.
you know, adding pressure if you stood there.
Well, 3 people added a bit of pressure to it.
Well, they're all stood there judging me with their dogs, and I can see their dogs judging me as well. So obviously, you know, I sank it right through the middle.
What do you mean you struggle to kick?
I am atrocious at post kicking.
He's talking about rugby kicking.
Oh, mate. Oh, I thought you meant just MMA kicking or kickboxing.
But he's blessed with the same gangly legs that you're blessed for MMA.
You know, I'm full,
Yeah, to be fair.
I wouldn't go that far.
full taekwondo.
No.
I can hit every type of kick. Just name it.
I'm quite confident in my kicks at the moment, actually.
Yeah?
More so than my left hand.
Wow, about my right hand. I feel like my right hand.
I had an inappropriate joke I won't mention.
No, well. Sorry. So, wait, we were missing training. Are you missing training? Are you missing your rugby training?
My many sports I am, yeah.
What sports? Are you?
The rugby, judo, a cricket, a hockey,
Yeah.
all the martial arts. Missing it a lot.
Yeah.
I found my new religion to sort of fill the void.
What's your new religion?
Shintoism.
Sorry?
With wanking.
So bad to say. I'm
You
not.
can swear. Shintoism.
Yeah. It's
Who's that?
one of the. I think it's the oldest religion in Japan, and it's like they believe that they go heavily with like deities and
Deities.
like all that sort of
Deities like deities.
same thing. They're called kamis. And they live in like the trees, the mountains, and all that. And they do so. Most of their sports and sort of culture comes around from Shintoism. So in sumo, they like throw salt everywhere as that's a purification ritual. They
Right.
take like a
Throwing
hot bath once a year. to sort
They
of-
call salt pure.
and it's
The stuff that gives you heart disease. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pure.
and they like they
I'm
basically
not convinced, mate. No, I'm not convinced.
all humans are good, but then these like spirits bring evil about. So that if they purify themselves, then they become good.
Well, so you can just do a bunch of bad shit and then eat some
No,
salt.
you just like you have to purify yourself and stuff. And you know those Japanese gates, the famous like red ones. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that's all to do. That's from Shintoism.
Right.
And if you pass through one of them onto the other side to like the Jinji or something, whatever it's
The
called.
Jinji.
Yeah, something like that. That's like a sacred place, but it can be to do with anything. And yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
my-
what do you do for that? Do you pray a couple of times? Or?
I dabble in an ice bath once in a while.
Is that what you got to
Chuck
do?
salt.
Have a
Yeah.
nice bath and
I'm
eat salt.
still new to the religion, so I'm still finding out
We don't.
how I can purify myself.
White belt.
Oh, it's a religion. It's a real religion, is it?
Yeah, Google it. Shintoism.
Oh.
It is.
Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. Or it's just like being a Jedi, like it's just some bollocks made up by nerds.
Does sound.
It's
So do you have a god?
God? What
no.
God?
So there's many gods.
Right.
I don't
Oh,
really
they're the
believe.
Oh,
They're like,
deities.
so some are
there's only
good.
one god, mate, and that's Jesus Christ.
We think. Tell us more.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty
Shintoism.
new, but Shintoism, yeah.
All right. So how many gods do they have?
Well,
Loads.
No specific
Yeah.
number.
So there's a load of gods, and then
loads.
Kami.
Yes, that sounds. Do you know what? Out of all the religions, that sounds the most real. Loads.
Yeah. Let me quickly Google my own religion. Shintoism is an optimistic faith as humans are thought to be fundamentally good and evil is believed to be caused by evil spirits. Therefore, that we have to purify themselves through prayers, offerings to the kamis, which are all these deities that are good.
Deities. Who the fuck's a deity? They tell you what to eat or something. Fucking deity, mate.
Deities. Yeah, the Greek goddess of deity.
Only doing your calves this week, the deity said.
God, you're full of bollocks, mate.
Fuck you.
Why are you shitting on my religion?
I'm not shitting on
Sam.
your name, just say deity.
Sam headbutting. Deities. Jesus, honestly.
Deities.
If you tally up your education costs, it's probably well over 100k. And you just said deities.
I don't know how things are spelled, mate. It's how they're pronounced. Deity. I don't even know what
Deities.
it is.
Honestly, this bit's got to go in because deities.
Deity.
How much is your school a year?
I don't even know how you spell it, mate. I just know how to say it.
How much is his school per year? And he's just said deities.
It's deity. I don't even know
Sorry.
deity.
You know, I'll tell you what I've got into lately is angel numbers. Have you heard of that?
No. Oh, so we got more wacky shit on the podcast. Okay.
No, this stuff's real. This stuff's to do with the universe.
Okay. Right. Hit me.
So the amount of times that I see 11, I think I've told you before, the amount of times that I see 11:11, or just every time I check my phone, it's either like, it's always the 11th minute of the hour.
Yeah.
So but like it'll happen like 4 or 5 times a day, and I'll always see 11. Or like if I've got like a song playing in my car, and I actually look down, it'll be like 1 minute 11.
Yeah.
Like I'll see 11 everywhere, and apparently that just means that like you're on the right path, and there's like people watching out for you, and like everything's gonna be alright. So like whatever you speak into existence is gonna happen.
Oh,
I mean, it hasn't happened yet, but it will.
working yet, but it's getting there.
Hasn't started yet, but you know, we're still in lockdown, so you never know what's gonna happen, do you? So
What other numbers are there then? What other?
there's like 22, 22. I've seen that all the time.
What's
And it's like there's like a whole thing about angel numbers and mirror numbers. So I've seen what's the other one? 1444. See that quite a lot, but mostly it's just 11s everywhere, which is weird. I get a little 11 tattoo here.
So what was that?
Yeah.
Do you want, hang on, no, hang on. Do you want to play that?
No.
Do you want to show everyone that it was deity?
No, it's deity.
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 Deity, yeah, because she's the Greek goddess of diet, of Greek salads.
Deity.
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 It's deity.
Okay. It's
No,
deity.
it's not deity, it's deity.
It's not deity.
It's
By
deity.
any fucking stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, Don. Just tell him, and then he'll just cancel the fees because that is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I'm gonna have a word with Donado. He needs to fucking either pay more or pay less, but the current amount isn't working.
Do I get a discount because he can't pronounce words properly?
Transparency. Yes, I seem to believe my son says deity rather than deity.
Well, one thing I was going to ask Ollie is there anyone in your class, Ollie, that's had to leave because their parents can't afford the fees now because of like employment kind of problems?
I have no clue because I've not been to school.
Do you not speak to him?
No, I only speak to people in my classes because they're in my classes. I don't.
Oh, so everyone in your class is still there, yeah?
Yeah.
No one's had to drop out.
No. Some people don't turn up to our
Some
lessons.
people don't turn up to it. So for
They
us,
get kicked out.
Huh?
To be fair, I didn't go to any of my lectures because they're just so stressful. Because you always get one twat that just doesn't know how to turn their microphone off. And had like their kid walking around,
Yeah,
or like their dog barking in the background, and I was literally like,
Fenton just
oh, I can't do this. I
started.
started a mini revolution.
He just started causing outrage in the chat.
I just started saying stuff like, oh, your dog sounds cute. Is it cute? And they're like, yeah, of course it's cute. And when you're meant to be listening to the lecture, I'm like, yeah, picture now. And it's just stuff like that.
You just
What was the other one?
now, please. We've worked hard enough for him.
What was the other one? Someone puts like,
Give us our degrees. Give us our degrees. Yeah, the teacher's like, no.
oh yeah, I literally put. I was like, can you just give us our degree now because this is just pathetic. And they're like, oh, I wish we could. And then there's another one like, oh, what was it? And I was like, oh, someone literally asked, how long is this gonna last? Like, how rude is that? And I just put, yeah, you better hurry up because mum said dinner's ready for 7, and I knew it finished at 8:30.
That's funny. So
What an experience it has been, and they're all like, it is so terrible, like it's so hard doing lectures and stuff. I don't know what it's like for Oli because he probably does it more than me, but doing lectures for me was so hard. But the worst thing was the fact that all the lecturers are trying to justify it by saying stuff like, oh, it'll look better on your CV because it shows you can work from home. I was like, who the hell can't work from home?
this is the easiest
like, what?
ever.
No,
Yeah, like what is physically and mentally wrong with you that you can't just wake up and turn your laptop on?
Yeah.
Well, on a CV, if I go, oh, on my CV, oh, yeah, do you know what? I did my last unit of uni during COVID. Oh, well, do you know what, mate? You've got the job because the other guy hasn't got that. The other guy can't.
Can we start pronouncing things right in this fucking podcast? COVID. COVID.
COVID.
Fucking COVID, mate.
COVID, mate.
We had enough of it. But you were making a valid point. I'll let you off. So have you found, because so you're at virtual school now, aren't you? You're not.
Technically, it should be COVID. COVID, sorry.
Oh right, fuck off with that. You can't pronounce anything.
Because if you're pronouncing it I instead of I, then the O should be lowercase and it should only be the C that's the uppercase. That's how it's spelled. It's not spelled capital C, capital O, BID. So it's COVID.
It's COVID.
It's not COVID.
It's COVID, isn't it?
Yeah, it's COVID, not COVID.
No, it's not. How are you finding virtual school?
Oh, really challenging. Because all the teachers change. So some actually teach live lessons. Some have PowerPoints that are have voiceovers, and some just set you very, very challenging amounts of work that are unreasonable. So you're ending up going into other lessons and free periods and that, and they all need to do. And some people work on Skype, some people do Teams, and it's.
So what do you find? Do you find kind of mentally, is it quite hard to learn in that environment? What do you prefer? Being at home and learning, or being at school and learning?
Being in a classroom is so much easier. Because learning new things over Skype or something is so much more challenging because you don't actually get the sort of grasp of teaching. It's more just like someone telling you what to do instead of someone teaching you. So
yeah, I just wouldn't. I couldn't do that. So that sounds horrific.
Yeah,
it is hard.
And kind of socially, what have you been able to keep in touch with your friends as much? Or
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's easy. We're doing lessons sometimes.
What?
So in one of our PE lessons, we just Zoom call each other. So the teacher doesn't call us; they just set us work, so we just Zoom call.
Oh, that's nice then. So you're still keeping in touch with people, and you're still not.
Yeah, but it's a teacher none of us like. So.
Like the same lunch breaks and stuff.
Yeah.
Or is it literally like a school day, but you're online?
Mine, and I have to go to tutor and everything. Yeah, I just missed the social interaction.
I listened to one of these tutors though. It was the biggest part.
Don't slander my tutor.
Don't slander these tutors. But so you miss the social aspects of it all the most.
Yeah.
You miss kicking around in the playground.
The playground.
Yeah.
You miss the climbing frame.
I do. Yeah.
Is that?
You miss hopscotch and playing conkers and stuff.
Oh, is it? Is conkers still allowed in this day and age?
Conkers. Oh my god.
Conkers is more a game of pro age.
That's not a game.
Well, we play conkers differently then.
Yeah. So, how's everyone been adapting their workouts to lockdown?
Me. Yeah, just been using kettlebells really. That's all I've got. Kettlebells, body weight, mostly cycling. So my legs are looking good, but the rest of me's my legs are looking good and my abs have come back. I feel like my arms are small.
Well, quads like.
That's pretty much it.
Small arms.
The legs like a horse.
Yeah.
We've been using Don's dojo quite a lot.
Yeah, we've been in Don's dojo. We're quite lucky that we've got each other and we can work out like we kind of normally would. But yeah.
Yeah, I've not got that pleasure because Ed just stays on PlayStation.
Ed masturbates and plays PS4 as his
workout routine. That's his thing, mate. That's what he does. That's his thing.
So unnecessary.
Always get digs.
No, so has anyone found it difficult to kind of adapt?
Do you guys fall out if one of you hits a bit too hard?
Yes, yeah, all the time. Sam goes, light. We're doing light ping pong, just high intensity, low power. I land one little jab to the face, bang, and he comes back. So there's nothing. It's like, the first time we went to BKK, where he's like, sparring, try and knock me out. That's basically what's planned.
See, Fenton tells that story differently. Fenton tells that as you hit way too hard and then get annoyed when someone hits you back.
Yeah, to be fair, that is a little brother thing.
Incorrect.
When we did light ping pong, Ollie tried to knock my head off and then quit when I hit him back.
You hit me first. Stupidly, I tried to hit you back.
So do you and Ed fall out when you do?
No, because he doesn't really do it with me. But we did it once, and he sort of hit me quite hard. I thought, you know what, I could lose my temper at this, but I thought, you know what, because he's actually doing it with me, I'll chill out a bit.
Obviously,
Yeah,
the alpha.
it's just a little brother thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really, just to do that.
Yeah, the alpha's got to let the beta win a couple of times. I feel on the same page as you here.
You're chance, yeah.
You know, the runt of the litter always cocks everything up.
You fall into the category of the runt.
The runt is the last and the smallest born.
Smallest.
I wasn't the last though.
You were still a mistake.
No, I was.
A couple of years on you though. I was a happy accident actually.
You're not.
I'm the alpha.
Okay.
I'm the alpha in this house as well.
You are.
Pecking order goes me, mum,
You chat
you,
like
dad.
shit. The pecking
You
order
think you're the
goes
top?
Me.
No.
It goes mother. No, it goes father, mother, older sibling, younger sibling.
No, it goes
That's how it should always be.
least,
No,
which is me.
mate, you sit in the back of the car. Get out of my face.
Not when I call shotgun.
Even when you pull shotgun,
I
you
don't.
sit in the back of the car. I'm not arguing with you over this.
Because I'm the alpha. You're already backing down.
Can we finish this podcast or not?
I'm smashed. I'm going to bed.
Decent. That'll do. Thank you for watching the long and short of it.